Alright, well, a package just arrived, and I know what it's supposed to be, but I always get nervous ordering off of eBay, so I'm hoping it's really what I ordered. Only one way to find out. Let's see it together. So I came outside for hopefully better light, but oh my goodness, you can see why everyone's allergies have been acting up. Pollen like crazy. Alright, let's see here. So this should be the Lil Jumbl MealPro. It's hard to do with one hand. This should be the Lil Jumbl MealPro, which is a baby food maker as well as just like a vegetable steamer, steam sanitizer situation. So far so good. That's the actual factory box for a Lil Jumbl MealPro baby food blender. Now, I don't know if they actually started being made in 2017, but they definitely became popular in 2017. So they are hard to find, but I found someone who had two of them, and so she was selling one on eBay, and so I decided to bite the bullet. I've never really bought anything like high price value on eBay before, so I was very anxious and still kind of am until I get in here and open this, but nothing against the seller or anything. I'm sure they're a lovely person, but I just, like I said, I've never bought something high-end off of eBay before, so let's see. So far, so good. We've got the manual, which we'll read through that later. It is a little bit crinkled, but again, this is, you know, come from someone's house, so they probably did open it. So a plane went over, which, as we learned from our last video, happens a lot over here, but I took that opportunity to get it out of the box, and this is the system. Now, I need to read through exactly how it works, but I have the hiccup, sorry. It seems like this is the water reservoir. So, yep, water goes in there. And then this is the blending compartment. So I've read some blog posts that say that the controls are confusing, so I figured I would just go over what they are. That is if you want to warm a bottle, so you're using the steam to warm a bottle. That is if you want to sanitize, so sanitize the bottle or the nipples with the steam. You can remember that because the bottle has to be upside down if you want to sanitize. That's how you start and stop. That's for steaming food, and that's for blending. So I think once you think about what the pictures mean, they actually make complete sense. But since I covered that, back here is where you'll put the water. So that opens here, and you can see how much water you have left. It's got a fairly big reservoir, so it's good for a while. And then again, this is the steaming and blending compartment, and it luckily has these little lock and unlock markers, so you can always make sure that it's locked in place, because it won't even start if it's not locked in place. Alright, so we're going to try using this for the first time. So it turns on like that with a very typical power button. Pour the water in here. I'm making a mess because I'm a messy person. That has nothing to do with the machine. So I just put the water in. We're going to put the little stopper in and close it up. Now, one cool feature I've already noticed is if you don't select a mode right away, the screen turns off, which I actually really like. So I'm just going to, I think, run a steam cycle just so we can see what happens. Let's go with steam sanitize. Oh, let's go with, I don't want to go with 6 minutes. Let's just do 1 minute. I will come back to you guys and show you what happens. So I already did the 1 minute test run. First things first. Do not fill it past this max line, otherwise it won't do anything. figured that out. Now we all know. So I decided to clean the unit with its own steam sanitize feature. But I decided to try the double basket. So in theory, you can have like fruits down here, vegetables up here. I don't know. There are 2 different kinds of vegetables if you don't want to mix the flavors or whatever. Obviously, if you're going to be blending them together, you could just use the one basket. But this has like a little shelf in here. That's obviously letting the steam come in. Now, what I will say is this gets quite hot and it lets off steam, just like that just happened. So definitely keep this up and away from little hands because it gets hot. So warm. So the machine just beeped to let me know it's done, but as you can see, it's been steaming. All that lovely steam in there. And I don't know if you can see, but there is some water that's collected down there. So obviously, if we had been steaming food, that would actually have a lot of the nutrients in it, but that's okay because that's now in the blending compartment. So you could just dump that whole thing, like all the food back in to that steam water and use that as your liquid for blending, which, I don't know, I think it's a pretty cool feature. I'm so excited to use this for so many things because it has the sanitize feature. So I actually have a water bottle I'm going to test it out on. But it can obviously do the bottles and stuff too, but it can be done for adult stuff like water bottle mouthpieces, as long as they're dishwasher safe, can go in here. Just small sections of vegetables or something. If one person wants a kind of vegetable different from the rest of the family, we can do that in here. So I'm loving this. So happy I got this. Woohoo! So I just figured out another very smart feature about this unit. I just heard it beeping from the other room, and can you tell what happened? That's right, I ran out of water. Womp womp. So it's like, I've paused myself, give me more water. So I guess I'll do that. But thank you, Lil Jumbl, for letting me know.